So you've recently started doing some new exercises. The novelty feels fun, but the fun ends when you wake up 3 days later, still sore from these new exercises. And today you're actually supposed to repeat that same training session and work out the same muscle groups again. So what should you do? Should you train anyway and risk not performing at your best, probably getting even more sore, and maybe even risking an injury? Or maybe should you take a day off, imagine me calling you a bitch and actually feeling like one for the whole day? Such a fucking hard choice, I know. Let me explain how I, myself, manage such situations. But before we begin, why should you even listen to me? I have 6 years of experience in strength training and building muscle. I've tested countless different training programs and training methodologies, and in the end I've built my 10 out of 10 physique while enjoying every single workout. If you want to build a top 1% physique while having fun at the gym every single time you go train, is the top link in the description. So the first step is asking yourself a question: how sore you are. I differentiate two types of sorenesses. The first one, light to moderate soreness that basically goes away once you do a proper warm-up. And the second type of soreness, a big soreness that stays with you even once you're properly warmed up. Sometimes the second type of soreness is actually the first type of soreness, so the only way to find out is to do a proper 15-minute warm-up where you will lubricate every single joint, you will improve the blood circulation and all that. And after that you can assess. Do you feel some kind of soreness? If you feel very light soreness, but it's not painful at all, then you can train easily. And you can even train hard and make progress. You probably won't get much more sore from that. At least on the next training session, you will be completely good. At least you should have been if you have probably assessed your soreness type. And if your soreness actually turns out to be the second type, that means after properly warming up you feel like moderate to big soreness and you genuinely feel pain while doing some exercises, then there are two options what you can do. The first option is basically picking variations of the exercises you're supposed to do today. And these variations will often work slightly different muscle groups or at least muscle parts than the ones you have soreness in. And that will basically allow you to just train hard and even make progress. You may ask a question: won't I be even more sore tomorrow since I'm doing new exercises again? The answer is yeah, probably. But the soreness you will feel tomorrow will be from these new exercises that you won't repeat. And the soreness from the original exercises you did a couple of days ago should almost fully go away. So let's say you're supposed to do Romanian deadlift today, but you're really sore in your butt and in your hamstrings. So instead, you decide to do sumo deadlift. Sumo deadlifts works kinda different muscles, so the day after, you don't really feel the soreness in your hamstring and glutes anymore. You might feel it a little bit, but not closely as much as you have felt it before. But you might feel sore in your abductors, since you did sumo deadlift and it was new for you. But who cares? You're training the Romania deadlift. You won't repeat sumo deadlift anytime in the future. So the fact that you're sore in the muscle groups that work during sumo deadlift doesn't matter for you. So that was the best option if you really want to train, if you're sore. And if you're sore and you actually don't really feel like training hard today, you could basically do a lighter version of your original exercises. So in order to do that, just take your sets, take your reps and take the weight you were supposed to train today with and split all these three metrics by half. So you'll basically be doing half the reps, half the sets and half the weight on every set. And that should be ridiculously easy, but that will actually really promote the recovery in your body. It's kind of like whipping a horse, you know? The whip won't really hurt its body, but it will promote greater efficiency. And at the end of that session, you could also do some work with resistance bands, just lubricate all of these joints, increase the circulation, do some very light zone 2 cardio maybe. And that is like a lot better than doing nothing. So it's your best choice if you don't want to train hard. And if you do want to train hard, even though you're sore, just do different variations of the movements you're supposed to do today. Will that help you with your overall progress? Maybe, but I wouldn't really expect it, because you might get disappointed if you don't have any results from it. It's just if you really want to train hard, you know? Some people, including me, get pure enjoyment just from training hard. So if you want to do that, just do the variations. And this is pretty much it for this video. A shorter one probably, but a very important topic that I used to ask myself a lot, what to do when I'm sore, so here it is. If you want to build a top 1% physique while enjoying every single workout, it's the top link in the description. Peace out.